windows down, scattered clouds, smell of spring outside. Open road, you sitting close. Let's go somewhere far away. 'Cause if all I have is you, then I'll be just fine. Yeah, I'll be just fine. Western shore, while the sun it slowly fades. Days are full, and I'll spend them with you. So let's go somewhere far away. 'Cause if all I have is you, then I'll be just fine.
Everybody, welcome back to another video. We are currently in Madrid. We're in Spain this whole week for spring break, so I just thought I'd hurry and start this vlog really quick. We just flew in this morning. We landed at like 8 a.m. and then we went to the Reina Sofia and we're just kind of wandering around the park. We're about to go get lunch here in a minute at a place that we went to before. Just as a little bit of a preface, we have been to Madrid before, so if it feels like we're skipping a lot of the main things, it's because we've already done them. But we're just here for today, and then tomorrow we head out to Zaragoza, but I will talk about that more later. So just wanted to start the video now. I probably won't talk a ton today because we're really tired. We're probably gonna go take a nap at some point, but welcome to the video, and we'll just jump right back into it.
Speed to the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. So loud as the hours pass, we're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're was the best we ever had.
We are currently in Zaragoza. It is now Tuesday night, so it's been a minute since I've talked to you guys. That is because we had a bit of a rough start to this morning. So I think the last time I checked in with you, or the only time I've checked in this video, was at the park in Madrid. So we had our whole afternoon, evening in Madrid. We went into the Greek place that we went to last time we were here, and it was still so good. It was one of those places where I was like, I hope it doesn't let me down, since I'm going back and I've had 2 years now to hype it up in my brain, but it was actually still so good. So highly recommend. It is crazy cheap. If you're looking for a good cheap place to eat in Madrid, go to the Greek place. I will have it linked, or the title of it, name of it, somewhere. And then we just kind of wandered around for a bit. Did we go back? We might have gone back and taken a nap. We were tired at this point, so I do think we went back and took a nap, and then we went back out. We went to this dumpling place. It was actually so good. Let me also just preface this, because last time I went to Spain, I posted videos and we were eating mostly not Spanish food, which is what we're going to be doing again, because Spanish food just is not food that makes me feel good. Second of all, like, there's just so many good looking restaurants, especially in Madrid, that aren't Spanish food. So we're probably not going to eat a ton of traditional Spanish food. I'm aware. Anyways, that was kind of it. We didn't do a ton of Madrid. Again, we've been there before. We also had been up for so long at that point. Neither of us slept a ton on the plane. So we were very tired at that point. So we got up this morning. This is where things get more exciting. And again, neither of us slept super great. We'd gone and gotten some pastries from La Marquina, and we just ate those really quick, and then we were like, we'll just get some food when we get to Zaragoza. Anyways, we get to the train. I pull up my audiobook because we're waiting for the train to leave. First of all, our train's delayed like 20 minutes, like not that big of a deal, but I pull up my audiobook, and this was an audiobook that I've been waiting for a while, and it was very much so pitched to me as like a funny book, right? So I'm not really thinking much of it. If you know anything about me, you know that I don't do good with blood. If you watched my London vlog, you know. Anyways, I got like 10 seconds into it or something like that. And the very first scene is bloody. It's really not that bad. Probably most people are gonna be like, what? But it was enough to trigger me, and I passed out on the train. Apparently I was out for like a bit, so I probably need to go have a doctor look at this, because it's getting worse. Anyways, they managed to get me off the train, and it was bad enough, I was out of it enough that I just fully laid on the floor, or like on the ground at the train station, and then I threw up. The workers were so nice about it, but they brought me like a wheelchair, and I sat in the wheelchair, and then they took me up. I had gotten stuff on my shirt, so Jacob grabbed me a shirt out of my bag. They took me up to the bathrooms. I got changed. They put us for free on the next train going to where we needed to go, and luckily I was feeling mostly better by then. I couldn't really eat anything. I tried to eat like a few goldfish, and I just threw them back up. So I went pretty much the whole train ride, and I just slept the whole train ride, which was really good. But we got into Zaragoza. We took a taxi to our hotel, and thankfully our hotel was ready like a couple hours early, so we were able to come in and take a nap. And then we went down to the cathedral and walked around a bit, came back, took another nap, went and got some food, and now we're back here tonight. So I know we are very much so not doing Zaragoza justice at all. There are so many more things you could do here, but we just needed a day. I just needed a day. Honestly, we were still both really tired from our long travel day and then walking like 30,000 steps in Madrid. So we just decided to take this pretty much a chill day. But Zaragoza is really nice. I really like it here. Definitely somewhere I'll come back. Jacob mentioned that he feels like this would be a good place to retire to. But a great city. We are definitely not doing it justice, but we are headed tomorrow to Bilbao. We're going to be there for the majority of this trip, so that's kind of like our main stop. These other two are just kind of on the way to Bilbao. We're going to be there 3 nights, so we'll get to really see Bilbao a lot more than we're seeing some of these other places. But our train doesn't, or our bus doesn't leave until 10 tomorrow morning, so we actually have time to like eat breakfast somewhere and then pack up and go, which will be really nice. But we'll gotta figure out tonight where we want to go for breakfast. I need to find a new audiobook because I cannot keep listening to Thrown in the Dark while I am in another country. So I will probably try and revisit it when I get home, but that one will not be happening while I am on this trip. So I'm gonna do that. This was a very long update. I hope you are enjoying all of the footage. I really have a hard time talking when I'm in like cities like this. So that's kind of where we're at. I need to do some shopping while we're in Bilbao, which we'll get to later because I am now down a shirt because it has throw up on it. So that's where we're at. Hopefully you've made it through this much, but I'm still going back and forth on if I'm going to split this into 2 videos or do it as just one. We'll kind of just play it by ear, but tomorrow will for sure be in this video. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get ready for bed and go to sleep, and hopefully sleep for a very long time. Our bed last night was not very comfortable, so hopefully this one's better. I'm gonna do some stretching because sitting on a plane for hours and hours and then going and walking 30,000 steps and then 20,000 steps today is kind of a lot on your body. So I'm gonna stretch, go to bed, and I will see you guys in the morning.
It's been a long time coming, took the long way around, but I think I see something coming up from the ground. And I don't know if I told you, but I think you're the world. Yeah, and I got this feeling you could be my girl. Come on, darling, run away with me. We could see what there is to see, and your love's like a crazy dream. See it running through an open door. I don't wanna be alone no more, and your love's like a crazy dream. You set me on fire. I don't know what to do with all these crazy desires. It's been a long day, darling. I need someone to hold. Won't you come over here and cuddle up to my soul? Come on, darling, run away with me. We can see what there is to see, and your love's like a crazy dream. See you running through an open door. I don't wanna be alone no more, and your love's like a crazy dream. And I will always love you. I will always care about you, and I will always love you. I will always care about you. Come on, darling, run away with me. We can see what there is to see, and your love's like a crazy dream. See you running through an open door. I don't wanna be alone no more, and your love's like a crazy dream. Come on away. Your love's like a crazy dream.
Hey guys, welcome to Bilbao. I have actually been here for, I don't know, like a day and a half-ish. I haven't talked at all since we made it to Bilbao. I've been filming lots of clips though, so hopefully you'll have seen all of those already, but I haven't been talking to the camera much because I just have not been feeling good at all. And so we got up on, would it have been, what's today? Today's Thursday, so we got up yesterday morning in Zaragoza and headed to the bus. And honestly, I was just not feeling good to the point where I was almost like, I might just need to get off this bus and go like throw up or something. I don't know. But I ended up being okay. I slept pretty much the entire bus ride here. It's about a 4-hour bus. So I slept probably like 3 hours of it, and I was feeling a bit better by the time we got here. So that was good. We went around, did a few things, walked around. But then this morning when we got up, I just was not feeling very good. So I powered through. We went and got some food, and I still wasn't feeling good. So we came back, and then I was feeling all right. So we went back out again, and I just am still not feeling good. So I've decided to just take the evening to chill at the hotel, stretch, see if I can fix some of my muscle things that are going on. My neck is so tight, so I think that is contributing to my really bad headache that I have. So I'm just going to take some time to rest. Jacob is out exploring, doing his thing. It got to the point where I was like, you just need to go without me. Like, go have fun, and I will sit here and try and recuperate my body. My stomach has been upset all day. I was like, am I going to throw up again? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is all just after effects from passing out the other day, or if I've eaten something that's not sitting right with me, if it's my period, if it's the beds that are just like messing up my back. I'm not sure what the cause is, but I'm just not feeling particularly great. So that's kind of what's happening. I have read a little bit more of my book. I don't know if I talked about this in this video yet or not, but I do like to try when I'm traveling. I started doing this a little bit ago, but to read a book by an author from the country that I'm visiting. So I'm currently reading this little bind up of 2 books. This is a bind up of Lazarillo de Tormes and The Swindler. They are both about wild little boys, is basically the connection between the 2 of them. One of them is a book that we know is Spanish, but there's not like an author. Nobody knows who wrote it. And then the other one is The Swindler is by Francisco de Quevedo. Anyways, I haven't made like a ton of progress. I'm like 38 pages in, so not crazy. I haven't done a ton of reading. I cannot read in vehicles. It makes me super car sick. So I unfortunately have not been able to take advantage of like our long drives. I was going to try and listen to an audiobook while we were on the bus over here, but because I wasn't feeling good, I just slept. So I didn't start that yet. I did download Howl's Moving Castle on Audible. So I do have a book. We do have another 4-hour bus ride to Madrid when we get done in Bilbao. So I'll see if I can try and get it started then. We'll see how I'm feeling. As far as tonight and tomorrow, tonight I think we're just going to kind of hang out. I'm going to mostly be in the hotel. Jacob's doing some stuff. We might venture out again for dinner. I mean, we probably will. We're going to have to figure out something. I am really struggling with food on this trip, so we'll see what we find for dinner. And then tomorrow, Jacob is hoping to go out to Guernica. I'm not saying that right. I know I'm not, but it is Boise's sister city. So if you're not caught up on all my vlogs, we recently moved to Idaho. We're not in Boise, but Boise's sister city is Guernica, which is pretty close. So, like, I think we can get on there and get there on just normal public transportation from Bilbao. So we might go out there. We think that's probably more like a half a day. There's not really a ton to do there, but we think it'd be cool to go see it. So that's probably like our big thing tomorrow. And then the next day we are headed back into Madrid. We'll basically have like a half a day in Madrid by the time we get there, and then it will be time for our flight. So really, we're kind of getting to the tail end of our trip, but I'm going to do some recovering tonight and see if I can get myself feeling better so that I can actually take advantage of the last couple days of our trip. And that's kind of where we're at. So hopefully I get feeling better. I need to be better before we go and get on our flight, because that will be miserable if I'm still sick. So that's where we're at. I'm sure Jacob will come back at some point and meet up with me, and then we'll just see, and I'll bring you along. And we're home. I kind of dropped off with the vlogging there the last couple days. Really, I just was not feeling good at all, and I just could not bring myself to really video. So I apologize if those last couple days were just not well documented. I know the last day we were there was so bad, but I got really sick. I think I mentioned it. Maybe not. I don't know. I really didn't talk a ton to the camera this whole trip, so hopefully you enjoyed all of the montages. But pretty much the day we got to Bilbao, we got on the bus that morning and I was just not feeling good. So I slept the entire bus to Bilbao and then got myself through that day. The next day we got up and I still just wasn't feeling good. And that's when it really hit, was that first full day in Bilbao. And pretty much the whole time we were there, I was just like trying to drag myself from thing to thing because I wanted to still see it and enjoy it. Like, we're in a foreign country. I still want to go and see stuff. And I didn't want Jacob to have to not go see things because I was sick. So I dragged myself out. We did some stuff. There were definitely a couple times when I went back to the hotel and just like took a nap and Jacob went and did some stuff without me. So that was kind of a bummer. I just wasn't feeling good to the point where when it got to the last day, we took a train from Bilbao into Madrid, which was like a 5-hour train ride. And I, again, just basically slept the whole time because that was the only way I was going to make it through it. And then we did a couple of things. We went shopping, but I was just feeling so sick that we just ended up getting an Uber and it took us back to the hotel. And then we just hung out at the hotel the rest of the night because at that point I was like, I just need to get home. Like, I just feel so sick. I'm not even enjoying it at this point. And I was so stressed about the plane ride. So Jacob went to the pharmacy and got me some medicine that held me over for our first flight. And then we had a layover in Atlanta and it was super stormy. Our plane got delayed like 2 hours. I kind of got hit with feeling sick again right before our plane was supposed to leave. So we got on the plane. I again just tried to sleep because that was the only way to get through it. We got back. We stayed at my parents for a night. That was Sunday night. Yesterday we drove back up to Idaho. And I just spent the whole day literally just laying in bed. So today's now Tuesday. I'm feeling quite a bit better other than I've got a bit of a cough. I'm just trying to really eat foods that don't upset my stomach, and hopefully I've hit the end of the sickness and I can get back into my normal life tomorrow. I'm planning on going back to work tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But overall, it was still a good trip. We had the best weather. It was so nice. Just perfect weather. Bilbao was really windy, but other than the wind, it was such nice weather. So I do really like Spain. Spain is really cool. I don't like the food there, and both times I've gotten sick. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Apparently my body doesn't agree with Spain very well, but that was our trip to Spain. I hope you enjoyed. I think I'm probably going to make this all one video. I don't think that it needs to be divided into two. So that was our whole Spain trip. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Obviously, this is not like a complete guide to Spain. We hit 3 cities and did those honestly a little bit poorly because I was sick in bed most of the time. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope this gave you some good ideas. If you have any recommendations for people who are going to these cities that we didn't hit, please leave them down below, and that can be kind of a gathering place for everybody's ideas. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye.